to talk today about discernment as well as our intuition. So, discernment is so important when it comes to making choices, right? And you have to utilize your intuition to do that. I had one of those days today, so I'm blowing some bubbles. Maybe you having one of those days too. This bubble maker I don't really like. I wonder where my other bubble maker at. But anyway, discernment. Discernment for me, how I define it, is the ability to know the truth for yourself through the choices that are coming towards you. So you can make the choice in the appropriate way. So what that means for me is like there's always going to be choices in the world. Always. You always have choices. You have free will, so therefore you always have choice. Yeah, that's much better. You and so when you have free will and you look at the choices and you've made the discernment. Discernment is how do I want to say this? Discernment is the final step. You process, or at least I do. I'm a process. I'm gonna think about the choices, maybe the left, the right, the middle, the side, the up, the down, and then I'm going to feel into the discernment and start pushing or moving things or releasing things out of the way. And so your discernment is a part of your intuition. Your intuition is your listening and the process of knowing in your heart that that movement, that peace, that joy sometimes, that exhale is what provides you the right choice within discernment. I hope that makes sense. So today I had a lot of choices and I discerned certain things so that my pathway can be a little more easier. It doesn't have to be straight, but it had to flow. It had to be with ease. It had to allow myself to just as I thought about being the ribbon dancing with the breath of life or with the wind. And that's total body surrender. And so to have the total body surrender that I'm looking for, that I want to continue to embody in my life, especially in this crown era, I don't want to be doing too much, too fast, too hard. I want to be the beautiful ribbon that is dancing with spirit, with the breath of life. And my discernment and my intuition have to go hand in hand to know where to flow, where to move, and how to move. And so discernment brings you into the awareness of your own truth, the awareness of the truth that you have decided that you wanted to be in, the truth that you decided you wanted to settle on, the values and the norms that you want to contend to. That's where your choice for discernment comes from. And when you're ready to release and or relearn things that you thought you knew and you wanted to go a particular pathway and now you decided to go a different pathway, then that's the true discernment is sitting still within yourself and waiting for your intuition to really speak to you, to give you the nudge, to give you the green light or the green flag, as they would say. Hey, you guys, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Um, so yeah, so discernment is so important in the crown era because you have the wisdom of the past. You have years and years of wisdom. You have decades of wisdom. If you're like me, 55, decades of wisdom gives me the discernment to know if something is feeling off kilter because I've already known what that was and then I didn't either listen or did not listen to my intuition and I possibly made the wrong choice or made a choice that didn't benefit me in the way that I thought I wanted to be, in the way that I wanted to have the end result. And that's not always a bad thing because just because you go on a pathway that doesn't give you the end result that you chose, your end result could give you something bigger and grander because your mind was smaller into that process or that end result, whatever that goal or norm or whatever that is for you. And yeah, so having that immediate aha moment when you're looking at different choices. Always tap into your intuition, touch on your heart, quiet your spirit, your mind, and then really feel in the discernment of where you should go, how you should be. And I just always want to just say, not choose wisely, but choose heart opening. Choose with an open heart, because when you choose with an open heart, that is going to really, truly guide you into the places you want to go. Hey, Amanda. Hey, Emmanuel. Um, that's it. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. But I've been thinking about discernment all day today, and just knowing that the skills, the only real, for me, the only real skill that you need for discernment is tapping into your intuition and reflecting on possibly what past situations that you have already been in. And those two keys, reflection, being reflective, self aware, and utilizing your intuition, those will guide your discernment choices to the best possible outcome that you can have. There's no other way. I think discernment will benefit you in the way. Otherwise, you're not using discernment, you're just grabbing out something. Thank you for the new subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Did you have a question about discernment or intuition or being a holistic self-love coach and what that means? I help women in their crown era, 45 and up, or I actually help a lot of people. My regular job is I help young people, I help young parents utilize a lot of different services regarding their nervous system, their behavioral, I'm a behavioral analyst, their social norms, their goals, their dreams, all the good stuff that really produces the best person that they could be. So self-discovery for me is everything. And remember, for me, the self is the soul evolving life force. Because if you don't know who you are, you can't make choices for yourself because you don't know who you are. I know I'm a cluster of light because that's what God told me, but I have a lot of other titles within myself. You're a young person, ain't nothing wrong with being a young person. You're going to be learning, and to have being an elder. I'm not quite an elder. I say elders are like 70 and up. I'm just a cougar. Or I'm in my crown era. I'm in my intuitive era where I know that I don't take nothing. I know who I am, and only only way I'm going to change is I'm going to change for myself. There's no need for me to change for anybody else because I love me. And if I love me, then that's all that matters in life. God loves me, I love me. And if my children don't love me, that's them. No, I'm sure they love me too. So, yeah. Um, what else did I want to say? I think that was it. Just know the truth for yourself, and then when you know the truth for yourself, and you can be able to reflect on past truths and new truths, because truth will change. Your norms and values will change with age, with wisdom. The things I wanted in my 20s are not what I want now in my 50s. The things that I wanted in my 40s are not what I wanted in my 20s, and so forth and so on. So I know whenever I get 60, if God willing, I'm not going to want the things that I wanted in my 50s, because life changes, my values change, and my discernment will have to change with that, with those choices. But that's it. That's all. I'm going to go because, like I said, I'm hungry. I love you guys. If you have any concerns or clarity, or you want to know anything, just put it in the comments after this video, and I'm more than happy to answer them. And remember, I'm not AI, so it might take a little minute, but I promise you, I always will return every like, subscribe, and I just pray for each and all of you. My goal is to get monetized by the end of June. Don't know if that's happening unless I go viral, but if you're more than willing to subscribe, like, share, and yeah, share with your moms if you're a young person, share with your girlfriends if you're not. And I love you guys. It's Coach Hunt. I have your greatest interest at heart. And I'll see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye.